In this mystical city, nestled high in the mountains of northern Israel, I came across an unexpected group of Orthodox Jews who break the boundaries of tradition. Wisdom in unconventional ways from an unconventional group of hippies in Tzfat. I was immediately drawn to them, their lifestyle, who they are, and I just knew I had to discover more.
The holy tripsters are on the mountain. Bring it in, boys. Feeling it. This is Sarit doing a documentary on Tzfat. Chaim, Shefa Bracha, Mamash, for all of us coming down to bringing down the light of Tzfat and the light of Yerushalayim.
They actually came here by divine direction. They actually got divine messages that they were meant to come to Tzfat. About 500 years ago, that's when the greatest of the great Kabbalists of all time came here. That's when there was what they call the golden age of Tzfat. Tzfat is the city of Ruach. It embodies the element of wind. There's 4 holy cities in Israel, and Tzfat is the elemental city of wind.
The great Kabbalists came to Tzfat after the Inquisition because they saw that the world is now ready for something more, for something greater.
Welcome back to Tzfat.
I used to think Tzfat was a super boring, like religious, black and white place. I was in Tzfat one summer visiting my mom, and she was desperately trying to get me to see some beauty in Tzfat. There was someone playing the harp, and everyone was like dressed all colorful, and it was cool. I was like, whoa, who are these people? These are my people. As I sat down for the meditation, Yecheskel started leading everybody and meditating on the Hebrew letters. And I was like, whoa, Judaism is so deep. And I felt it like really deep. I was like, whoa, what? I can meditate on the Hebrew letters? Like, this is so cool. I think spiritual, like, you know, hippies, those kinds of people, like me and my friends in our community here are really attracted to Tzfat.
Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we got 8 presents. So drink your gin and tonica and smoke your marijuana. If you look at the etymology of the word psychedelic, it comes from psyche, which people think psyche is mind, but it actually means soul and spirit and breath. And delic comes from the word delos, which means to reveal. So psychedelic is actually soul revealing. It can definitely allow you to access and open the blockage that is right before the crown and really allow you to access higher states.
I've taken like many different kinds of psychedelic. They enhance everything. When you see the mushrooms, how they grow in the ground, they are literally like this network that just it connects everything. So when you take mushrooms, you really feel like you're becoming one inside of yourself and with everything that's around you.
When we are able to go under the hood in a controlled way, people, when they're able to touch something deeper within themselves, they're able to heal much quicker. And so instead of spending 30 years in therapy and still not barely scratching the surface, you know, someone that has gone through really intense trauma that they have, they're able to do accelerated levels of healing.
Before we live in a society that distracts itself. Distraction is the key word. Easy way for me to not actually have to face myself. And if I never face myself, I can never face my soul.
While we're so engrossed with the outer technology that we're forgetting that we've got the most amazing technology inside of us. It actually says in the holy books that souls have to come through Tzfat. And through meditation and through just being here and touring and understanding, because going through the city, you know, you could externally be like, wow, there's like a vibe over here, there's something going on, but I don't really get it. And so people that do have that gift of being here for a prolonged amount of time, they have the ability to go into a world which was inaccessible to them wherever they were.
My perception on what it meant to be an Orthodox Jew completely shifted after my trip to Tzfat. I discovered that there's a whole world out there of Jews who respect the centuries of tradition, yet find ways to further elevate their consciousness and deepen their internal connection to spirituality. Things weren't black and white for me anymore, but rather they were really colorful and beautiful.
you.